kind of like ADC is my second role. I play a lot of mid, so yeah. Basically, when I play ADC, I usually go Sivir, and I used to play Lucian, but I kind of started losing on him a lot. You can see from the win rate.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's just like every single game. You know, it's not that I'm doing terrible. I'm doing like normal, but I still lose.
Yeah.
But I haven't played him in a while, so I don't know. It was like the Graves meta, so maybe it was that.
Yeah, might have been that, but honestly, this is like a thing is that when you're like in gold, it doesn't matter what champion you pick, so long as you play him well.
Yeah, I know.
Because diamond level Lucian is gonna beat any Graves, no matter like it doesn't matter what the meta is. If you play a champion to diamond level, then you're gonna beat everyone regardless of the situation.
Okay.
But so that's like just a fact. So, but so what most likely happens is that you just didn't play him very well, and you got few losses from that.
Yeah, but like I played him in season 4, like pre-season 5, and season 5, and in pre-season I like played like I think 10 games on him and won 7.
Yeah.
And basically
another thing is that the number of games is just really low.
Yeah, I don't play ranked a lot. I don't know, that's pretty bad, I know, but I usually just go like, because I have a lot of school,
Yeah.
I just play like maybe 1 or 2 rank games a week, so just like to not drop in rank much. But when it comes summer, when I'm done with school, I like play 5 rank games a day, because I don't think it's very smart to play like 1 rank game a day. What do you think about that?
It can be good. The only thing really is that for example, I prefer to play ranked when I have the time to play more than 1 game, and the reason for that is that I usually want to get at least 1 warm-up game, and then just play a few games, and that just makes it so that if I happen to lose, I don't feel so bad because I can get another game there.
Yeah, I also felt a lot like something I noticed. I don't know if this is like you can help about it. I just noticed basically like we're CSing like in lane, nothing special is happening, and I'm like winning by 10 CS, and then I like check his CS and I'm like thinking, oh wow, I'm out CSing him. The next like 3 creeps I miss.
Yeah, well, that's just a psychological thing. So if you know it, then that's already half the battle of fixing it. You just have to focus on that and not do that anymore. Basically, that's just I can't help. I can't still tell you the magical solution to that.
I know.
Besides maybe not looking at the CS. So that's,
yeah, but that's bad. Like I have to press tab at least once.
Yeah, but yeah. So like in this season you have played 7 Lucian games in ranked and have 30%.
And then I stopped playing him.
And last season you played 8. And that's like well within the margin of like luck. So sometimes you just might do well, and sometimes you just might not. But I want to say that if the Lucian games you played in ranked, because they are so far that they don't actually show up on the OB.GG anymore. But if they are anywhere close than these normal games you would play with him, like this 3 days ago, you actually build him wrong.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
what do people build?
People just go with the standard AD carry build on him, so they don't do this cooldown reduction thing anymore, and that's after that basically stopped after the nerfs, which are like already.
I just like playing like dashing every few seconds. I found it like really fun in team fights.
Yeah, so that's just like a thing that if you like to do that, especially in your normals, you can do that. I personally actually I have 4 or 5. Actually, I have 5 rune pages, but 2 of these have 15% cooldown reduction. They are really bad pages, but I like to use them anyway in normal games.
I also use like Master ADC 5% cooldown reduction instead of attack speed on him.
You would want to do that if you build like this. Definitely, yeah. If you build cooldown reduction boosts, then you want the 5% there too. So that's definitely yes. That's what you do if you build this.
Yeah. Also, I have like this weird thing where I like to play Lucian on mid. I don't know why. I don't play him in rank, but I have tried in normals, and basically it wasn't because I think Lucian mid is good. I was winning most of the games. I think just people like if you haven't played versus a champion you have no idea how to play versus them, like especially in mid lane.
You get the advantage out of that.
Yeah, so people like have no idea how much damage you do, how to trade versus Lucian, especially mid laners. So.
Yeah. But basically, the build isn't very good. So especially like the Yomos, my opinion with the Yomos is that sure it's technically good, but chances are you are not using it correctly.
Yeah.
Since you're gold player.
Okay, so what do you recommend I build?
So you just go the standard stuff. You go to Infinite Edge, then you go Berserk Greaves, then you go Static Shiv. Static Shiv is really good on him because the double proc actually procs the Static Shiv itself.
So what do I build after the IE? Sorry.
IE, Berserk Greaves, then you go Static Shiv.
Sorry, what is the item? I don't know.
Attack speed boots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just tell me attack speed boots. I have no idea how half of the items are named.
Static Shiv and then Last Whisper, BT and Black Bar.
Okay.
That's like what you normally do on him. And the Static Shiv is really good on him because of the double shot actually procs 2 charges of the thing, so it charges a lot faster on Lucian than on the champions.
Also, what's like the contribution for kill, like team contribution for kill that I should aim for? Like I usually have around 50%. Is that good or bad?
Well, you just want to aim as high as possible.
Yeah, but what's like the
that
standard?
kind of stats aren't actually useful, and you shouldn't be looking at those. And the same stuff is that and this question: what CS should I have by X minutes?
No, I don't.
These two are actually pointless, and the reason why they are pointless is that they depend a lot on the playstyle and the game itself. And correct answer to ask actually these are for the CS is that you should have better than your opponent, and second goal is to have best in the game. Those are the 2 goals for CS. For kill participation, again, you just want to have either better than your opponent or best in the game. And
also, sorry.
And the winning is of course the third. So long as you win, you're obviously doing something right, and if you don't win, then you didn't do something right.
Okay. Also, I have this problem like when CSing, I usually like beat my opponent in CS unless they're like a really good AD carry, and then when I come into lane, what happens is when we come to team fights and like start roaming, I like drop in CS. I like get 1 in 3 to 2 minutes. Like I just stop CSing for some reason.
Yeah, so you just don't want to do that. So you really want to be focusing on this farming as AD carry.
Okay,
there's always farm to be had.
Yeah, but I'm like it's kind of low elo, and I fear like this happened countless times in normals. That's why I fear the most. Just my teammates, they see me bot and they like feel the need to engage on someone and then get like aced.
Yeah, so. but that's the problem for both teams. But obviously the enemy AD carry knows how to handle it better if you're falling behind late game. So there's always CS to be had. It's just about finding it. So and it's also half of it is also communication. So you tell your teammates what you're gonna do and ping with pings or text and you have to read the situation on where they like if enemy team has 5 guys stacked on one spot, then probably not the best idea to go clean away. But if nothing is really happening, that's probably the time to go and farm some jungle camps and take some scenes.
Also, the trinket, like the blue trinket. When do you think it's like the time to upgrade it? Like I'm not saying like what minute, but when laning phase ends or when dragon is up or when.
You should get it at when. Basically the optimal time to get it is when support gets sidestone, but you can delay it by 1 or 2 bases after that. And you should upgrade your trinket. That goes for all roles. Is like as soon as you hit level 9, like as soon as you can, basically. Don't, of course, if it's a question between upgrading your trinket or getting an Infinity Edge, get the Infinity Edge. But if you just have some like 250 gold lying around, then buy the trinket because it's a lot. It's a good upgrade. So. You definitely want to have it.
So yeah, that was like most of my questions. Yeah, I kind of like don't know how to trade with Sivir. That's the biggest problem. Like I have played 6 games and won 5, but I think like every single game I got carried because she's like the reason why I play her as an AD carry because I'm like mechanically bad, and she's like the most supportive AD carry where you just press R and you're useful. So
yeah, that's why I play her too. It's easy. So getting carried is a skill too. I'm getting carried every game.
Yeah, I usually like I don't think I carry any games. I just you know I usually go even or lose lane, and then that's why I play with Sandra basically so much, because she can lose lane and be useful like in team fights.
It's just about finding your own playstyle and playing around it, because every playstyle is viable. It's just about how good you play it.
Okay. Also, Callista, how good she is now.
I think she's big and ban, so
she's
just big and ban. So I always ban her if I can. So.
But like the jump behind, like I think it's now after they nerfed the 25%, it's literally better to just walk than jump and auto, like trying to kite, because her jump back is like minimal. I feel it's so bad.
No, it's not.
Okay. Could we like review this replay if it's possible? I just have like a couple of deaths that I wanted to ask you what I should have done.
We'll move into that soon. I'm gonna look through a few things here before.
Cool.
Yeah, let me see if this thing, like, I think it's gonna work from this.
What? Do you want to share your screen or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it once it loads.
Okay. What are you looking?
What?
What are you looking at? Like,
I'm looking at the logo right now since it's loading. Can you get the match history link for this game?
Sure.
Wait, I can.
It's yeah. Let me just find. Oh yeah, it doesn't open it like now. So let me just. I have to go to like Gmail. Do you like read Reddit?
Yeah.
There was the like replay.gg thing where you just sign up and it sends you replays automatically. You don't have to do anything on your email. So yeah, so that's where it is. Let me just find.
No, I mean you go into your client and just click the
match history has been updated in the client. Now it works now in the client. You just go to my match history and click. It opens in the client.
Yeah. I just need that match history link.
No, but you can just go to my, like, if you're in League, you can just right click my account.
I can't do that because I'm in the game.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's why I need it.
I'm stupid, sorry. Let me just find this. Replay.gg. Here. Yeah, I got carried like horribly, but I had like more gold than my support, so that's something.
Alright.
Basically, that game was like Rengar just ults and kills me, and ults and kills me, and ults and kills me over and over and over again. It was like all the time.
We'll see. So I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay. Okay. It's kind of laggy, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, will probably be.
You have a very good internet, though.
What?
You have a pretty good internet. However you.
I have a 100 internet.
God, I have like 10.1.
We are there. Speed is stiff up. So first thing is that you should always guard your jungle.
Okay.
So yeah, that's alright if you want to ward it, but so just standing in one bush or under tower doesn't actually do anything. So you really want to guard one of the entrances always. And since your jungle starts top lane, you could actually do the Krugs here at the start. So that's what you can do as a bot lane. Just ping them and then do them.
Yeah, I asked Braum he didn't really want to do him. So.
Well, if they don't want to do it, that's fine too. Especially easy with melee support. So, and
Braum is really good at that as well.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, this guy like outclassed me in every aspect. Like this Grey was really good.
You should use your skills here. So, just by toggling it on and auto-attacking the creeps, like it still most likely is gonna go at them too. Especially since you're full mana, it's usually good ideas to start with early. Helps you to push too a bit.
Yeah, I missed the canyon there. I wanna cry.
Yeah, so we lost a lot of CS just randomly. We didn't really get pressured anyway, but so there's something that you could work on. Just last hitting a bit better.
Or like in normal games or something. Yeah, I think I died there. No, I didn't. That was like the weirdest fight ever. And Braum killed him. This Braum was a god, literally.
Yeah, so you wanna stay out of the like you died there almost twice, like for no reason. So you were out. What?
Okay, I said okay.
Yeah, so you kind of walked back here. You walked back here, almost got killed by the Graves, and you walked back here, and Leona just missed her E on you.
No, he didn't. She didn't miss. Braum blocked it.
No,
Braum blocked it.
No, we got one. Yeah.
I remember that. So okay. Okay, slow motion it. Okay, it happens right now. Okay, now. See?
No. It. Leona E doesn't work like that. So if she hit you there, she would have actually gone for you, because Leona E goes to the farthest last enemy star.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. So Leona just missed on you, and you would have died if he got hit. So when you get low in a fight, and you really don't want to go back in and just to die. So this is a thing called fight or flight. Or if you don't know the flight word, then that's run.
Yeah,
so fight or run, and it almost means that either you always most of the
also
time.
Here, sorry for like I didn't want to get any items. I was like waiting for him to see what he got, and he got a second like Dorans, and I thought like I could like just lane against him without actually buying anything.
Should have bought a pickaxe.
Okay.
175 now. So
I was just like kind of I said that I was gonna just like push up and then back and then get a BF sword, because that would give me like a huge advantage in lane.
You could have done that, sure, but you're actually losing this lane. So you're losing this lane despite like sure you technically won it because Graves dies, but they only died because they engaged on you. So they are in control of this lane. So I wouldn't have done that. I would have waited for the pickaxe here, or even just went with the double Dorans here. Either is fine, but yeah. So about the previous point, so that's fight or flight, and it means you usually in a fight you either want to run away from the fight and just disengage, or you fight to the death. And most champions, like there are some champions that can like do this what you did there, which was like go back in, but you can wait here until the Braum clears the thing out, so you can then farm the wave. But basically, you almost died twice, and that's like really bad. So we shouldn't be doing that, because that's just giving the enemy free gold. And some champions, like let's say Caitlyn after level 6. So Caitlyn, even if she gets pushed out of the fight, she can like wait here to ult. So Caitlyn can do that, but like our Q was on cooldown, so we don't have a lot of stuff that we can do from a safe range. That would like mean that we are safe, but they can't engage on us. So we almost died twice. So let's not do that. we just wanna hang around. We can wait till the Braum clears the thing out, but wait from the safe distance. And this goes for team fights too. So either we know that we're dead, and then we trade for like last one or two auto attacks, or we run from the fight and not die. But the worst thing that can happen is that we run and then die anyway.
Okay. Like in team fights, like I did literally nothing. I died every team fight. Like it was just like Rengar jumping on me dying over and over again.
We'll see how it goes.
And then one time I didn't die, we won.
Yeah, we'll see.
Basically, Braum was like literally leaving me and jumping back into the front line. Yeah, I died there.
Yeah.
So this was this warded? I can't see because of your logo. Like.
It's not actually warded, and
Okay. Yeah, so it's.
and
Wow.
your ward is up.
Mhm.
So it's your warding duty. Another thing is that you simply don't spell shield the Leona E, which ends up in you
Well,
getting.
yeah, but if I spell shield Leona E, she can just still Q me for like a second stun.
Yeah, but
It's basically worse.
wait. Does she jump on you if you spell shield the E? So I don't
if
think
she jumped on me, then I literally the second she jumped on me, I activated spell shield, but she waited for
but
the auto.
spell shield the whole thing, so she doesn't get on you. That's what I mean.
But even though if you spell shield, she does get on you. You don't get stunned, but she does get on you, and then she can Q you, and then she can stun you for 1 second. That like lets Amumu just literally hit the Q
But
for free.
it was mostly about this simply not wording, because when support doesn't yet have a sidestone, it's like your job is to half of the damage to ward the lane. So remember the ward up.
So should I buy wards?
No, but just you should use your trinket.
No, wards, nah.
No, you don't need wards, because with your support and your own trinket, you can have the bush warded 100% of the time. So you don't need extra. You should buy a pink ward if you want, but that's it. You don't need green wards as idea. You just want one pink ward per game, and remember to use your trinket, because your trinket is free. It's there, so remember to use it.
Like you see right now, I'm like losing in 10 CS. It was just basically me last hitting badly. Like this is 10 minutes and I like lost 50% of the CS. Did I flash there?
Yeah, and it came from the lost trade actually, because you guys didn't push it at the tower, so he froze. You lost a lot of CS because you didn't push it at the tower in the first fight. That's why you lost a lot of CS. And here you did two mistakes. Is that you actually overextend so hard, because the wave is pushing. You didn't have to lose your flash or any of this HP, and you would have still got the same amount of CS, which is nothing.
Okay.
So you didn't get any CS, but you lost your flash and all of your HP, and that's basically for no reason. Because you didn't wait for he was like doing this roam, but you didn't wait for him, and that cost you a lot.
Yeah, I didn't think Braum would go this aggressive, so I die here, I think.
Yeah, so you should have actually popped your ultimate as soon as he ulted.
Yeah,
you would actually kill this guy if you did, because Sivir ult doesn't do damage, so you should pop it. If you ults, yeah, we can pause.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So I just paused. So remember to ult when in support ults. That's the time to ult yourself. If you don't know when to ult, that's always the time to use the Sivir ult, because Sivir ult doesn't do damage. So you don't have to save it for a team fight or something. It's just pop it as soon as shit goes down.
Well, why? Like I get the point, but like it just gives attack speed. It doesn't give anything else.
It doesn't give you attack speed at all. It gives movement speed. And
movement speed, yeah.
If this guy had movement speed, we would have stunned the Graves earlier, and you could have followed up on him. And it's just the thing, because as you said, it doesn't do much. So it's better to use it because of the movement speed. It makes his job easier. It makes your job easier. If you need to run, then you can run away. If you think you can win, then that means that you're always in auto attack range. But you weren't in auto attack range, and he got slowed, so he couldn't reach the Graves in time to actually stun him. So that all these factors add up. So you do definitely want to use it because it's a good ult. And here happened the same thing. So you just greeted out really randomly, and you got killed, which was like super stupid. So we don't have to. We could have just waited for the wave to come, or waited for the Braum to arrive. Because at this point we are like super weak. We don't want to be. The worst thing that we can do now is die.
Okay.
And that's like when you lose lane. The worst thing that you can do is die more. What you want to do is let your team carry you, because your team is ahead by quite a bit. But this sort of thing, like if you die to him again, like you're basically feeding, and that just makes your team's like carrying efforts like none. So this sort of games happen a lot, because you can't win lane every time. So, but most of the time, somebody in your it's really rare that everyone loses lane. So if just one guy loses lane, and then there's one guy who wins his lane, then it's really important for the guy who's not losing, who is already losing,
to not feed. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let the other guys carry you. You don't have to do anything when everyone is disfed. You just have to survive and be there for ultimates. The worst thing that you can do is feed the Graves more, so the Graves just actually counters our carrying potential.
Okay.
So that's called graceful losing. So when you lose, which is okay, you just have to make sure that you're still gonna be useful to your team, and you don't feed the enemy laner, so they are gonna just destroy the game. Like this sort of thing is good. So you came to the fight and you got a kill there, and you got the tower too, which is like good. So that's being useful right there. You didn't do much, but you were useful. But that here, that was just like feeding the enemy guy for no reason. You didn't even get any CS out of it. So we got our infinite edge before this guy, so everything's going fine. He does have more gold, but he's got this boots, so, and another Durance blade.
Yeah, I think his build is pretty bad. So yeah, I ulted there, try to...
Yeah, exactly. One team fight starts, you ult on Sivir, always. Yeah, you win the team fight. You do lose the dragon, but it doesn't really matter.
So yeah, we get bot tower now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So after TP I tried. Yeah, I live here just because of Rom. It was like stupid as fuck. I didn't even spell shield that shit.
Yeah, his ult actually just came up. He would have killed you both if he had his ult there. So there was again the situation. We didn't really need to go on this because it was super risky. We were super low from taking this tower. We could have actually gone for the Leona, and the reason for this is that we had the full HP cannon here to help us out, and the Leona is a lot less dangerous than the Graves. So that was pure by sheer luck that we managed to escape that one.
Okay. Yeah, I still didn't upgrade the trinket. I ended up buying the pink trinket because nobody would buy a pink ward for Rengar, and he would just kill me every fight.
Yeah, the sweeper is actually better than that one.
Oh, okay.
If you like the pink trinket is pretty bad. So you almost always want to have the totem or one of these other two. As an AD carry, you usually want the blue trinket, and then basically blue.
Oh no, yeah.
You want the blue trinket as soon as you hit the low, and I mean you support by the sidestone. You want the blue trinket, and as soon as you have the extra cash, you want to upgrade the blue trinket into the better blue trinket.
Okay.
You should push this next one too. Since you just killed the Graves, he's not here. This is like just your tricks.
But I was scared we had no ward, so I didn't know where Mumu was.
Yeah, but you just killed the Graves, and that's like the important thing is that there's probably not gonna be other guys, and they're here mid lane actually. So, but being safe is at least better than suiciding, so that's always a good thing. So let's do remember that. Yeah. So basically, there's almost no excuse from going 3-3-8 into 15 deaths. and that's what you should be avoiding, is that in the next 25 minutes you manage to somehow die 12 times, which is more than every other minute, especially when you're destroying the game like this hard.
Yeah, like we were just like hitting the Nexus turrets, and then they killed us, got Baron, and then they just started winning every fight. Yeah, there I die. Like,
yeah,
it was unfortunate. Fizz like hit the max range ult, and I couldn't dodge it because I was stunned by a Mumu. So yeah,
that was just a bad fight because you had only 3 guys here, and and I believe you also had a lot of gold there too, which is not good. But basically, you don't want to be pushing tier 2s without like a proper amount of teammates.
Okay.
And here's a good rule: is that take one objective at a time. So after every tower, you should always almost base, unless you know for a fact that you can take more. Like you just ace them, then takes 2. But outside of that, like you should always just base after one tower.
Okay. Now why is that?
Well, the reason for this is that I think we're gonna see it by the how the graph looks. I think we're gonna see it. But the reason for this is that you typically take a tower as a result of fight, so you kill few of them.
Yeah, that was such a bad spell shield. Like I have no idea how to spell shield correctly. That's just mechanics, like.
Yeah, that's mechanics. So why is that? Is because of the fact that usually what happens is that like this. So you kill this guy, and then you take this tower, or you kill like this here too, and then you take this tower. If the minion wave was in a better position, you would take the tower now.
Yeah,
so
we took that dragon there.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. But what happens is that everyone has a lot of gold. So let's say we're 10k up, but everyone has 1.5k here.
Yeah, that's like being even.
Yeah, that means that we're basically even. Another thing is that after fights, we're usually low on mana, low on HP, while they come from their base with full HP, with home guards and whatnot. So they are at their maximum combat strength, while we are at our minimum. And that's why we usually don't want to be pushing too hard after towers.
Yeah, this is where I died to Rengar. Like, literally nothing I can do.
Well, obviously, because you were already that low.
And we lose this fight like horribly, but
yeah. So here is it. We had the dragon, but then we like stick around for no reason with 3 guys, and then we got killed. And that's the same thing: is that we just one objective at a time, and then base afterwards, and get full HPs, because we were low as fuck, and that's why we got instantly killed by Rengar. And we didn't have ultimate and whatnot. So.
Also, on Sivir, should I get a Phantom Dancer or Static Shiv?
Either one is fine. It depends on the situation. If you want more wave clear, you can go Shiv, and if you want more damage,
right here I like wanted a Shiv because I was kind of behind, and like getting some AOE damage is always nice.
Yeah, when you're behind, you usually want the Shiv. When you're ahead, you want the Phantom Dancer.
Okay.
The reason for this is also double, because the Shiv is actually, see there by the way, the Leona works like that, so it went to the last enemy. Even though it hit all of you.
Okay, here, yeah, Rengar cleans up. Nothing really we could do, I don't think. Yeah, that was a bad flash, eh? Was it?
Yeah.
I did block it, but I still died because of the ignite.
Yeah, he hit you with the red buff and ignite, so there was no way you would live. But yeah, so now I completely lost my train of thought there for a second.
It's okay, it's okay. It'll come back. Don't worry.
But basically, yeah. So you just want to base after fights and whatnot, because because it's like gets really risky.
This if Rengar was good, like this fight would be lost, but he was like literally so bad, and our vibe was like fat as fuck.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Shiv. So why the Shiv is so good on behind is twofold. First of all, it's actually a lot cheaper than the Phantom Dancer. So Phantom Dancer is slot effective, while Shiv is gold effective. And that means that when you're ahead, you can afford to go for the Phantom Dancer, which is more slot effective, which means that you late game do more damage, but it costs you a bit more. And the second reason is that if you're behind, then you also expect it to be, so you're attacked instead of you attacking them, which means that when they are sieging, it's super effective to have the extra wave clear, but the wave clear doesn't really help when you're pushing towers, because you should be able to kill the waves anyway at your leisure, since you're the one who's pushing. So that's the 2 reasons why Shiv is so good when you're behind, and Phantom Dancer is so good when you're ahead. It's like the opposite then.
Okay. So right here, what should have I done? Like they're like pushing, just sieging. I'm trying.
No, you just want to wait till the wave hits the tower, and then wait for your teammates to arrive.
Okay, that was a good fight, but still I got stunned and just deleted by Fizz again.
Yeah, but it's alright, because they committed everything to killing you, and you're super useless anyway. So we got almost an ace for
Yeah,
for
that's my
one.
specialty, like making people think I'm useful and they use everything on me, and then proceed to lose the fight. That was like literally every single fight like that we won was that.
Oh, he got him through the stealth.
Like a boss.
Yeah. So here's the thing I was talking about. It's like sort of happening. So we're super hard trying to kill this tower, but there's like no way we're getting this. 4 of them just spawned. We got 3 guys here. One of them is just going base, and we got the support coming in. So there's no way we get this. So we don't want to be sieging this. The whole dive was super. The whole dive was super risky already. But like basically we got the tower. That was damn to base afterwards.
Yeah. So here I like recognize. Like sometimes CS, like you can see Graves is like so up ahead on CS with me.
This is really bad moment to go for CS.
Okay.
And the reason for this is that this wave, first of all, it's pushing towards them. So there's only 6 CS here, no, well 7 since the cannon creep is here. So there's 7 CS here, which isn't too much. The second
but they're all bot. Like we can see it through wards because we placed every single ward there. So I can like easily create pressure on the tower, like giant pressure.
Yeah, but basically this wave would do it for you anyway.
Okay.
So this wave is doing the work for you already, and your reward for coming here is the 7 CS here, which isn't too significant really. But we do notice that you haven't been actually farming for like last. You've been just running down mid lane and dying. That's what's here.
Yeah.
Look at Rengar. So we couldn't actually push it because we knew that Rengar was coming. If we were, Rengar would have killed us. Rengar has his ultimate soon, so he would have killed us if we tried to take this tower. So sure, we got a bit more downward damage than we would have had otherwise, but we didn't actually get the tower. We just got 7 CS out.
Yeah, but what could have I done? Like I could have just run mid lane as well, or take like a jungle creep.
We could have taken these jungle camps, or maybe try to help on this fight. Who knows? Who knows? But there are other options. That wasn't like sure we got 7 free CS. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So we didn't lose anything out of that surely. But basically, I was said that that's not a good time to actually go for that CS because the reward was low, risk was high, and like we had no chance of taking the tower anyway. So
okay.
That wasn't a particularly good example of going for CS when nothing is happening. And now we're just gonna probably instantly die here. Maybe? Yeah.
Fizz. Fuck Fizz.
This game from an yeah, but that's okay because the rank.
And like literally, we should be ending this game I think by now, but like you'll see such a bad fight happens and then they turn it around. They almost like won. I don't see how they can win this, but I'm actually interested how much gold they got after they won that little fight.
Well, we can take a look. So
okay, could you like
so everyone has 1.5k, which is what I was talking about. That.
Yeah, and you can
trying to push this is completely pointless. Always get 2 inhibitors before you try to end the game, unless you're for sure that you could. Like if you ace them right now, you could of course go for the finish, but there's almost 0 chance you can push those towers before you have 2 inhibitors.
Okay, but like how can I tell that to my team?
Well, you can try to tell it or ping other lanes, and just by positioning yourself correctly, you are already 1/5 from like grouping up there. So it's about like you going here is like
here well, like Fizz like just deletes me.
Yeah.
I didn't flash for it.
Rengar.
But Rengar. Then I couldn't see Rengar, so then Rengar. But I ult and somehow.
But basically, you shouldn't have gone mid lane there. That's how you tell it for your teammates by not going there yourself. There's nothing you can do in this fight, so you shouldn't be. So this is actually a good example of what I was talking about with the flight or fight. So we know this guy's fucking dead, and he's probably gonna die too. So us like let's look at what we do. So we threw 1 Q here. What do we do afterwards? We walk back, then we walk forward. Then we're like, should we do something? We blue trinket that. Braum wards it. Then we use 2 auto attacks and die. So the Q was
yeah, it's funny, it's funny.
So the Q, we threw the Q, but that's the only thing we can do. Well, sure that we have the heal here, but the heal wouldn't have done anything. So the Q was the only thing that we could have done, but by us staying like here, dancing around this bush, we actually killed both of you here. both of you could have lived if either one of you like just escaped, and that would have baited the other guy to follow too. But since you were like dancing here, Braum was like obliged to like stay with you because he has to defend you, because if you go and suicide, then he's dead anyway. So he's useless if you go suicide. So he had to stay with you, just in case you try to do something stupid, and then you try something stupid and then he dies. So that's the story of the Braum there. But basically, yeah. So that's the thing. Analyze the situation. See, can I actually do anything here? If you can't, then just fuck off. Okay, go take these camps, for example, while he kills him. Like that was such a bad fight from the start that we had no chance of like doing that.
Yeah,
so
like, sometimes I feel like, especially in like this elo, people like just rage at you so much because you didn't help them, and then they end up not helping you. Like as the AD carry, they don't peel for you or something. So I kind of feel like obliged to at least like throw one Q and show like I care about them or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. But the Q was cute. But then after that, you should have just escaped the situation.
Also, I'm not really sure should have like taken the red buff because I literally insta die in every fight. So
yeah,
I was kind of.
You should, because the other guys already have their CC, and so this might help you do stuff or not. It depends a bit. But it's not like his Udyr who actually does all of his damage with auto attacks. Like he has his own CC. So if he's gonna kill somebody, so here is again another thing which I was talking about already. So take two inhibitors, and do you know what's wrong with this? The most wrong with this while we do this is that if we have 5 guys pushing mid when the super minions are here, we are actually creating a 5v5. If we say take all of our 5 guys here, we are actually creating 6v5 because the super minions.
Yeah.
Like the super minions mean that one of them has to stay mid. One of them has to stay mid. But if we group ourselves mid, then that means that all of them are gonna stay mid, and then the super minions, like they might as not well be there because they don't do anything if everyone is mid.
Okay, so also in the next like around 13 minutes, I die 10 times. Oh no, I die 7 times. So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be fun.
So this is completely pointless because you're never gonna take this.
No, I think we did take one.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay with it your life.
Okay, we didn't get anything. Yeah, this fight was catastrophic. Yeah.
Yeah, so ping these other towers. Just ping here, ping this, and walk there yourself. If your team refuses to do that, then like you're just baiting them in by staying with your group while they push here. So you just throw a big part of your lead there, ace, and they get a lot of free farm and they get burned. Yeah, exactly. While this tower was completely free. There's no way they can defend this if they have super minions coming in from mid lane. So instead of getting a free tower, we actually give them a free ace and a baron, which is super stupid. So if nobody else, it's your job to take control and ping the right objectives.
Okay.
And position yourself correctly. That's like half of the battle already. Because if you are a bot lane, then that usually draws the Braum there, and then the jungle sees that there's 2 guys bot, better go there, and then like the more guys sees that well there's 3 guys there, better go there and whatnot. And most importantly, we also waste our inhibitor. So we had the inhibitor, but we didn't get anything out of that. Just like this camp here. That's it.
Okay.
There you walk over pink ward and probably die.
Fuck. So, like they had vision of this all the whole time. I didn't even know. I think this kills me here. But yeah, I literally failed to do anything there. Like got 1 auto off and it wasn't even a crit.
Yeah, and that's again the same thing. So we didn't actually do anything in that fight besides die, and the reason is that we didn't go in, so try to fight to the death, and we didn't actually run either. We kinda like stick around here for a moment. So either or could have been good. So if we actually fight to the death, we could have done some damage, and if we run like hell, we would have escaped with our life. But since we didn't do anything, or neither one, we actually just die without doing any damage. And that's like the worst combination.
I think they're actually heading gold, for fuck's sake. I don't know how they manage to do that. Like we're 10 kills up, 2 towers up.
Graves has double your CS. That's where 3k gold is, which is actually more than the lead. So it's almost so it's pretty much the Graves. Another thing is that Kennen is also 100 CS behind the Fizz. That's another 6k gold there. only one of you is who is ahead is the Vi, who's 60 CS up on the Amumu. Or I suppose it's like this actually. So Rengar is plenty ahead on the Kennen, and the Fizz is ahead on the Mordekaiser. Only one who is ahead is the Vi and the Braum. And here's another ace from them.
Yeah, they could have actually have ended there if they grouped and actually committed. I think they had like 40 seconds. Oh no, they couldn't because the...
Nah, they can't end, but they can get this. And
yeah, they did get the inhibitor, but if the way was pushing, they could have ended it with no problems.
well, yeah, but they can't end this.
Yeah, and also they could have like, just dove like that. Tower. And then I spawned it.
So they should get this one. Or base. Either one is good.
Yeah, they got that one.
So there's a big wave here, so they can get this pretty much for free. But now they should base, and the reason is again this: they're 2k gold and everyone except Graves who just based. So they are fighting on the disadvantage now.
This is League of Throws. Like like you as a master player, I have no idea how you can see this being like won. Like how we can throw this big of a lead, and then when they get a lead, how can they throw that lead? This is like funny.
You can always trust that the enemy team's gonna throw. That's one of the things that you can always trust in this elo. So that's why you should always try till the very end, because there's a good chance that the enemy team doesn't know what they're doing either. So.
Yeah. Also, like Chad, right here, I'm like begging people to get a pink ward, and then I go and get one myself. After I finish like the Bloodthirster.
Yeah, you actually had the blue trinket there, but then you.
Yeah, then I swapped it for the.
But you finished the game with the blue trinket again. Do you swap it back?
No, I swapped it back. Because nobody was like getting a pink ward for for the Rengar, so I had to do it.
I don't think you're gonna. That doesn't sound.
Yeah, I do.
You do actually. I think you actually do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you do.
How the fuck are you in goal too?
So here they are doing the exact
here's Rengar nothing like.
Yeah, and here they are doing the exact same throw as you were. So they have the inhibitor, but they're all clumping up mid for no reason. So you can defend as a group against the super minions just as easily as they could when you did the same thing. So both of you have the same mistake, and this is why I said that this is a common thing. Happens every game.
Yeah.
So here it just destroys you.
And nothing I can do, but yeah, Vi goes like ham here, and that's literally why we win the fight. This guy like manages to take like 10 seconds from Graves just focusing him. Graves did nothing for those 10 seconds of focusing the. What's the name of the little? What's the name of our top laner? I can't. I
Kennen.
Kennen, yeah. He like literally did 10 seconds of just like focusing Kennen, and he like killed him but barely. And so here Mordekaiser goes like, what the fuck?
Oh, this
that was funny as fuck.
Oh, this is pretty good from the Mordekaiser. So it just
walks in and takes it and walks away.
Yeah,
no regrets.
That's good from him.
Yeah, and so yeah, we create some pressure again. Literally, okay. Did I get? Okay, I think I get a pink. No, I just get cloth armor, or some at least like not to get one shot. He has to use 2 Qs.
Yeah,
so
you don't get that in this game. Actually, you do change trinkets at 4 minutes. Let's look at what happened there, because I think you changed trinkets after this death here. So you bought this, but I think you sell it right away. So you
yeah, because I didn't have enough gold to upgrade it. I just
yeah, the Braum got one, and that's why you sold yours.
Yeah.
You should have the gold. So Braum got the Braum.
Oh, I don't remember. So yeah, okay.
So the half of the story was true, but it's kind of lost in transmission there for a second.
Okay, they're baiting Baron there. And this is, I think, where we win. Yeah, like they did take Baron, I think. Yeah, they did, but literally the most useless Baron ever. You'll see. Yeah, this is the fight where he doesn't assassinate me, like he does.
He died instantly.
Yeah, I did die instantly, but it was like 2v5, so that's why. No, 3v5, so that's why he did assassinate me, but he like didn't get away. So we just snowballed from there and killed everyone. Ah, fucking yeah, that's piss for you. And their inhibitor is respawning, so yeah, we go for. I pinged bot tower, but they didn't want to. They wanted dragon, which is like the second dragon. It's not very important. No, it's the fourth. Wow, I have such a mixed up memory, because I played like a game of. I didn't play Sivir, but I played a game of Jinx.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like literally the same shit. I didn't feed that much, but I was like playing really badly. Okay, and I only died 2 more times actually.
Well, that's still 1 death per minute there, so.
Yeah, pretty good. From 2 deaths a minute to 1.
You only die once anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what I could have done in those fights, because literally just Rengar jumps on me, double Qs me, and I'm dead. Like nothing.
There are a couple of things I'm gonna explain once the game is over.
Okay, I just need to go in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, we're gonna finish up pretty fast after this time.
Like I can I'm back at around like what's the time for you now?
No, this is over after this.
Okay.
So I got no time either. So you just win the fight here, and then you do die, but every one of them dies, and then there's a. But yeah, so there were a couple of things in this game. So mostly, if I were to name 3 things, so the first one is the farming thing. So you didn't farm in this game at all. The second one is the like the whole fight or flight thing. So you died a lot of times where you shouldn't have, like a completely pointless death, like 3 or 4 times at least. And the worst thing was that you died in lane for a few times, which weren't necessary, which helped to keep them into the game. If you avoided those early deaths, like chances are this game could have been 10 or 15 minutes shorter, because your team would have just destroyed theirs. But since you gave them so much gold from like these stupid deaths, they actually stayed in the game like for much longer than they should have.
Okay.
And the third thing is the pushing thing. So take control of the situation if nobody else, like ping those side turrets, go there yourself, because if nobody else goes, like if you walk mid and try to ping side turrets, like nobody's gonna listen to you because you're not there. But if you go there yourself and then ping them, but still have the patience to actually wait for your team to arrive, this is the key, because you can't just like right click the bottom tower and ping it and then walk straight into Rengar 1v5. So you ping it and then you walk bot lane, but then you wait there, like in a safe spot for your team to.
Yeah, but then my team think I'm split pushing or something like.
No. Then you explain in chat that let's push the second turret tower there. It's free.
And then someone says, "Can we group, please?" And it goes. I know what you're talking about. I've tried it many times. I just don't feel like I'll try again, but I feel like it's kind of pointless.
Well, I assure you, it's not.
Okay.
So those are the 3 things that went super wrong in this game. So
what is like your best tips to fix these stuff?
Well, they're like self-obvious. So farm more and CS better in lane, and then find the farm while you are. This game was pretty silly because everyone was just mid the entire game, which is again part of the problem. Which are why you also this also fixes the third point. If you move away from mid lane, you get more farm, and you also can get those side turrets there. So 3 things: the farming, the fight or flight, and then the one objective at a time, and then base whole thing.
Okay.
Which also covers the moving to the side lanes. Those are the 3 things. And about the Rengar, there's actually a couple of things that you can do.
Like.
And the first one is First one is not lose lane, and the reason why this works is of course because when you're behind in levels, you're behind in gold, you're behind in stats, and this makes you a lot more easier target for him. If you're 2 levels behind him, he's gonna assassinate you a lot better than if you're even with him in levels, or like one down.
Yeah.
So this is number 1. So don't simply by not losing lane, you become a lot more credible threat as both your tank stats are better to his offensive stats, and also you have a lot more damage, which means that you can probably kill him faster if he comes for you. So just by like not losing lane, you obviously you defend yourself a lot better.
Okay.
Well, the second one is of course itemization. So you did get this chain west here, which does help you a bit, but obviously
I was going for GA, but couldn't finish it.
Yeah, so you need the GA against him when he's like this. The third thing is of course the communication. So you need to communicate that we need a fucking ping word, or we need
yeah, I was literally like spamming in caps in chat, but no one would get it, and like begged Braum into getting in one.
Yeah, and it did work at the end. So that's the thing. Another thing is that this comes down to the first point, is that topping in caps and begging works a lot better when you are ahead than when you are behind.
Yeah.
Because
people mute you.
Yeah, the people mute you, and don't. If you're doing like shit, people obviously don't listen to you, because why would we listen to the guy who's 0-5 and whining about ganks or something like this? Like we are all like all of them are 10-5, and you are here 6-15. So why should they listen to you? That's the reason. So it comes down to the first point, is that if you are actually ahead yourself, it's a lot easier to make your team do what you want, because you naturally get more credible if you're doing well. So this ties to the second point, and this also ties to the credibility, ties to the like the ending the game. So pushing those side turrets, is that if you're doing well in your lane, then the chances are that they are gonna listen to what you say a lot more than when you're this far behind.
Also, like in lane, what could have I done better versus Graves?
Well, I think you died like twice, which were completely pointless. That just taking away those deaths means like a huge deal, because he doesn't snowball so hard. Another thing was that you got really greedy, like at least twice, where you just went in and lost like your flash and half of your HP for like 1 creep, basically. You probably got 1 creep or 2 creeps with your boomerang, and then you got chunked really hard, when you could have waited for 30 seconds, got the same creeps under your tower while you're full HP, while you have flash.
Yeah.
So these sort of things. So, and of course just simply lasting a bit better, so you could have lasted it a bit better there, which again translates into gold lead, or better gold situation.
Also, so what do you suggest, like for CSing? Do you like just like going into custom game and CSing, or like playing versus bots or something? What?
Well, not really. Like you can do that if you really want to, but that's just mostly about mechanical practice. And the best thing you do, I mean, the most you get out of that is usually the realization how shit you are with last team, and that itself is of course pretty valuable. So you should do it at least once. Like you can do it after this when you have the next time, but it's not like a thing that you should be spending hours on day doing. But it's like mostly it's like a benchmarking thing. So you can do it every week once, or every month once, and see how well you've been doing. Even keep up the numbers on somewhere, and like see if you can like you do it like 3 times and take the average score, and then compare it to like let's say 1 month from now or next week or something like this. You can do it like as a benchmarking thing, but practicing it doesn't really do much. It's better to just practice it in game. So while you're in game, focus on it. So this is example I often tell. So you were 15, weren't you? You said it.
Yeah.
So you've been running 14 years of your life, which is quite a lot of time. So you know how to run, don't you?
Yeah.
I assume you have legs. I saw really insensitive if you don't. I've been doing that too, like more than 20 years. So I've been running more than 20 years, but I'm not a professional runner by any means. So I'm slow as shit. And compare that to a guy who goes out to the field and actually practices running. the actual mechanics is the same. So he runs. I run the refrigerator. He runs the clock. But there's like a big attitude difference there, and bit like a big effort difference.
Yeah.
And the same applies to League. Like you can play 1,000 games and still be in bronze, while I'm with the. I have like 250 games this season, and I'm in Masters. So there's a difference there, and that's like attitude. Because when I play to be competitive. I play to practice. The other
I actually like really translate what you're saying into me, because last season I started like the season got placed into bronze 2. It literally was bronze 2 in like the summer, and in the summer I was like I'm gonna get better. And literally every game I watched replays of myself and stuff and got to gold, like by the end of the season.
Yeah, and then the bronze guy in our example, like he just plays the game, sure, but he doesn't play the game. He plays the game just to have fun, just to do things in the game, but he doesn't practice it. He doesn't think about what he's doing. But I'm like, after every game I think about like what went wrong, what went right, what can I improve, what I should focus on this next game, and those things are that makes better player. And now I'm saying that you don't have to do these things. Like playing the game for fun is just fine too. But since you reserved the lesson, I obviously I assume that you want to get better. So that's how you get better, is that you focus on this and practice. It's hard work, but that's what it takes to be better. Because just because it's a game doesn't mean that it's like not everyone is good at the game, and it's like with every other. You can't just start playing piano and expect to be a good player.
Yeah.
You're gonna be shit, and then you're gonna get better. Some people are naturally talented and do a bit better at the start, but like everyone needs like hours and hours of practice, and it's the same with this. So if you want to be challenger, it actually takes a lot of work to get there.
No, I don't want to be challenger. I just want to get like
but
better.
That's just the example. So
also like in terms of like improving, like what are the things like I should do like after every game? Should I review like my builds? Should I like what are the main things like I should focus on after the game, like to improve?
3 things. First one is or there's 4 things that you can do. These are easy exercises. The first one is after every death you should think inside the game. So there's a lot of time between when you die, like the death time in itself, and then running back to lane or jungle. Yeah. So there's a lot of time to think, and during this time I want you to think about why did you die and what could I do to prevent it from dying, because every death is preventable in this game, every one.
Yeah.
So that's number 1. Second one is to always have fun, because if you're having fun, then that easily translates into getting like that just makes things a whole lot easier. Because if you aren't having fun, then the other motivation is getting paid, and I don't think you're getting paid to play this game. So your motivation has to be the fun. So find champions that are fun for you, find playstyles that are fun for you, roles that are fun for you, and then play those games or play those things. Because every role, every champion is strong enough to carry you to diamond. So it doesn't matter what you do so long as it's fun. The third one is that you should ignore the results of the games, because this is a team game. Results vary. Yeah. What you want to be focusing on is, did I do good? So in this Sivir game we win, but can you honestly say that you did well in this game?
No, I did like shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you did carry it, but like that's alright. So everyone gets carried once. But the important thing is that you always separate the actual result and the did I do well or not. So that should be your internal grading, is based on the fact that you do well or not on the fact that did you win or not. Because winning can happen when you don't play well, and you can still lose when you play well.
Yeah, I also like get really butthurt after like a game that I played really well and I lost. Like after
you have to learn to ignore that. And the fourth.
But how do I learn? Like, I don't get mad like in game, like after I fail something. No, I don't like get mad because I lose LP or something. I just get mad like, for example, like I crush my like lane opponent, and I know he like literally has no idea, let's say, how to play mid or something, and just like thinking about that guy, thinking that guy can. That guy won a game that he didn't deserve to win just like bugs me so much.
Yeah, it bugs everyone, and there's no magic solution. You just have to work on that yourself. And the last thing is that after every game, you really want to be like what I like to do is take a quick look at the stats. So damage dealt, damage taken. Those are the most important stats. And then look who did well, who did bad. Think about in myself like what went right, what went wrong, and then like choose a focus, like what I should do, focus on next game, and think about like did I do well in the thing I tried to focus this game on. That sort of thing. But I think our lesson time is up. So if you have one more question, I can answer.
No, that's everything. Like, could I like book a lesson in like 2 weeks if you don't plan like on changing your way you do lessons or stuff?
Yeah. So what you can do from now is, if you have some small questions you want to ask, you can ask them in the game or in the Skype chat. But if you have something bigger, then do book another lesson from like 2 weeks from now or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to improve in these 2 weeks. Yeah. Thanks, guy.
Yeah, and please later review if you want.
Yeah, I'm actually going right there right now.
Yeah. So good luck on your games and have fun and see you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, bye.